So, hello everyone. This is Denise with Artist at Work. And today I'm making a special project, okay? I'm going to be entering this item, this box that I'm making, into a show at my local guild, okay? And their theme is family things you would do in the fall together, whatever that thing is that your family would love to do in the fall. So my favorite thing would be going to a pumpkin patch and picking out pumpkins and going to get some apples near the local farms. But I don't live in that area anymore, so I don't even know where they are and where I live now. But this would be, and they want it like a Norman Rockwell theme, kind of like. But I can do my boxes, they said. So I'm going to do my boxes. Okay, so first off, I found this image, okay. And I mainly have this image because of the barn up here. Okay, and this silo and the little tree and the clouds and all that. Now the original picture had two little people picking up pumpkins and everything, but I'm getting rid of that. And then I drew in my own path, my own driveway up to the barn, and I'm going over it with my green markers. And going over all of this and getting rid of those characters because I don't want those. They're not going to be part of my picture. And I'm going over with the green, okay, right now to start to make them disappear because they're not going to be part of this picture. It's somebody else's drawing. I'm not using that part of it. And it's going to get collaged in. So I'm getting rid of all of this. Okay. All of this is going, and I'm doing it in this dark green, but I'm going to be going over it with the fall colors and making more of a pumpkin patch. I might leave a few of these pumpkins, which I'll probably use gems to go over and everything. But this part's going bye-bye. I just wanted the barn part is where I wanted to start, and then I drew out the rest to make it my own picture here. It's part of my collage area. And I don't know what I'm doing down here yet. I do have an idea, and what I found was some clip art pictures. And I did find this cart, this cute little cart, and this truck, which I will put the cart behind the truck like they pulled it up, to bring the pumpkins. So that's really a cute idea. So then I said, oh, I've had these really pretty pumpkin things, and these are not beads. I think they were like something you'd put in maybe in a vase to decorate, to hold your flower, the bottom part, to decorate the vase on the bottom part. But I thought, wow, I'd really love to make my own pumpkin patch. And this would be part of Molly Bangle visiting a pumpkin patch. And I was like, how am I going to get these things in there, and how am I going to get them to stay? So I'm going to show you that right now. I have this idea, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work. So I'm going to set this aside for now. I'm getting my cut knife, and if there are any children who are wanting to do anything like this, you must have a parent. Disclosure. You must have a parent to use this kind of knife. They're very sharp and dangerous, okay? You have to be careful. So you must have a parent. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to cut downward like this. and I need to get these sections out. I should explain that. I need to get these sections out because I want to put the pumpkins right next to each other and do a line of 4 each. So what this does, I'm going to cut onto the sides. I'm going to show you just like this in here. Cut down in and loosen this part that's glued in. Now this tray was originally from the Dollar Tree. Okay. And there was bigger ones, but I just happened to have this smaller one, and it had little wood pieces in it. I'll show you. It had little wood pieces like this in there, okay? So I took those out, and I said, wow, someday those pieces are gonna be gone, and I'm gonna need to know what to do with these little trays. So the idea is to have a little tray of pumpkins, a pumpkin patch for Molly Bangle. So she can go and you can pull it right out of the play set that I'm making, which is starting with this. I showed you I had a square box. I forgot to tell you. I'm going to use a square box like this. I'm going to do it this way so you can set it up this way. Like this. Okay. And I'm going to have it so you pull it open. So this box, this box itself has 4 square sections here, and this is going to set in one of the sections where you can pull out the pumpkin patch and play like you're visiting the pumpkin patch. So that's what I'm doing there. So how am I going to do that, you say? So where did I just do with my knife? Okay, so I have to have my knife. Remember, sharp knife, parent. You need a parent. Must be careful. Okay, so I'm going to cut into the side, and it takes a little while to get this. I'm going to try to get it in there, cut all the way down to the bottom very carefully. And I'm not worried if I do crack it a little bit, I'll just put some glue and glue it back on. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to keep wiggling them back and forth so I can get it. See, there we go. It came right out. I'm going to wiggle them back and forth. See how it's like a puzzle piece there. And I'm going to get them to come out. All right, got to keep working at it. Awesome. All right. So the idea is going to be, now I need to paint this yet, but I'm going to show you. So you're going to take your pieces. Okay, you need my cap. Safety first. There we go. So once I paint this all, I'm going to paint this like this green color down in here. Like this, and I'm going to get some real acrylic paint. I'm going to be putting these in. Now these are little acrylic pumpkins, and my worry is that I don't want them to ever come out and fall out. So I'm going to be putting them in like this. So cute. I've always wanted, thinking, what am I going to do with these? I got them in a thrift box. They came in a box. I did not buy them. I don't think so anyway. I can't remember. But I mean, I bought them, but not. All right. There we go. So they're going to set in here like little pumpkins would when you go to a pumpkin patch. And then what I'm going to do is I have some that's called Flower Soft Autumn. It's really old, okay? I'm not sure. I don't think they make it anymore is what it is. But it's Flower Soft Autumn by flowersoft.com. WW flower set. And it says not suitable for children under the age of 3. So do not use this with children under the age of 3. And use with soft with glue. Okay. And it's what it is little foam pieces, and they're shaped like little stars. If you can see it. Okay, and they're all different little yellow and brown and fall colors. So I'll be putting them in. Now, other thing I'm going to use once I paint this bottom is this Dimensional Magic, okay? Because this I can put in kind of like, what's that stuff called? Dimensional Magic, it adds dimension, but it also sets up like, I can't think of what it is, because I don't use that stuff because it's got bad smell. It's got, well, the stuff that dries it clear and hardens and shiny. I don't remember right now. When I remember, I'll tell you. So anyway, that's what this stuff does. So my plan is to put some paper in the bottom of this. Make sure that I put some paper onto the bases of all of these. Okay. And then glue them in place. Let it dry, and then add my Dimensional Magic, because this is going to fill in around it. And it's going to make them set inward, so you can't just pull them out and put them in your mouth or anything like that, because you don't want anybody choking. It's a choking hazard. It's a choking hazard. Disclaimer, this could be a choking hazard if not done properly. So I don't want them to come out. And then afterwards, I will put these pieces into the Dimensional Magic. And I'm not even sure if Mod Podge sells Dimensional Magic anymore. It's a great product for that type of thing. I used to use it for rings, to cover the rings and things like that. So this is where my whole idea is going. So I just want to show you all this. And I'm going to get my paint out, and I want to paint this now. Yep, there it goes. Olive green. That'll do, because I need a brownie olive green. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to paint this in. Make my bottom. And I forgot I need to make some paper mache. I get in a hurry sometimes. I forget my steps. Okay. Yeah, I also have one of these that's a summer. This is autumn. The other one's summer, but the other one has some green in it. I'm thinking I really might use that one instead of this one, or mix them together, because I really want those little green flakes. Like there's little green leaves, you know, in the pumpkins. So I'm going to grab that. So I want to mix them together and to get the two. So these are my thoughts on how I'm going with this. So I also found a scarecrow for this project. I found this image with the scarecrow, and the pumpkin cart was in this one. And I collaged those pieces out, and I really like these little birds. I might use them in the future. Not sure yet. I've got this paper that helps me with my colors, what a barn color should look like. They made a tree here out of little leaves, and I have an idea for that because I have a lot of leaves. This was a blue truck. I did the truck in red, and you know, it just gives me idea for colors. So it's a reference sheet. I also found this little guy, which is a little farm guy, pumpkin guy, and I thought he'd make a great companion for Molly Bangle, which I will change him, of course, and add or subtract things to him, but he's a great reference to start another character for Molly Bangle's Pumpkin Patch, the farmer in the Dell. And I've also found this little pumpkin patch image, which I made a lot tiny smaller, which may go in my photo also. So that's where I get my ideas and my thoughts, you know, and that's how I create these boxes and stuff. So you just get ideas, you use as reference, you start with a picture, and you know, and then I go from there to make my plates, my magnetic plates. What I want to do is I want to line this paper in here, just a sheet like this. I'm going to line it in there, and then I'll probably paint over it again. Okay. All right. And I need to get rid of these, but I'm going to save them because you never know when you need a little piece of wood to fix something. All right. So what I'm going to do, I have to think now, because it's going to take a while to dry. So I think I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so I'm just going to put these pumpkins in here. Okay. So I'm going to take my dimensional magic now. And what I'm going to do is fill in around all the pumpkins. And this is going to work like that stuff. Going to dry clear. All right. And I don't have a level. Let's see how far it's off, but so now I'm going to take the Summer Flower Soft like this, and I'm going to take the orange like this, and now I need my little scoop like this. And here's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to take this stuff that's like little pieces of foam, okay? I'm just going to sprinkle them in. It's better if I use my hands. This will sink down in between. It's kind of like glitter, but it's okay. And with the dimensional magic, you can put stuff into it, and it sets up hard. And it's like that. I still can't think of what that stuff's called. Alright. Put some more in here. But it's looking more like fall. It's giving me the background of the dimension, the green base I made. Alright. Cute. A little more green here and there. Just a few patches of color. So I'm just going to put some more over it so it stays in. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, pumpkin patch made. Alright, and I'm going to let that dry now overnight, maybe a couple days, you guys. So that's it for today. Just showing you how I'm going to get started. How I made a pumpkin patch for Molly Bangle for her new adventure for the family, for the what families would do in the fall, something to do in the fall. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching, everyone, and give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing here today, and happy fall, you all. I'm not Southern, but happy fall, and I want to ask you to subscribe to my channel, okay? I'm getting up there, you guys. I'm up to 41-ish now, so give me thumbs up, subscribe. Artist at work, everyone. Bye-bye.